Within, without, the cosmos wide am I. In joyful sweep, I loose forth and draw back all, a birthless, deathless spirit that moves and still ever abides within to hear my call. I who create on earth my joys and doles, to fulfill my matchless quest in all my play, I veil my face of truth with golden hues, and I see the serpent night and python day. A consciousness bliss I feel in each breath. I am the self-amorous child of the sun. At will I break and build my symbol sheath, and freely enjoy the world's unshadowed fun. My only religion is love of God. This is what I have been teaching my students. Love God. This is the only religion. So they come from various backgrounds, but we have only one way to arrive at God's door, by practicing one thing, love of God. By virtue of our prayers and meditations, we try to please God in His own way. In our own ways we have tried for centuries long. We have had many more incarnations. We try to fulfill our desire. There is this hunger we can never satisfy. The way of desire, it is endless, endless, endless. Again, the way of, we use the term aspiration. Only love God in His own way. Love, devotion, surrender. Pray and meditate. We do, when you pray like this, we go up. At that time we feel like this. God is listening to us, whatever we have said. But again, we pray to God to make us mind pure, to give us a big heart and all this. Pray, this is our prayer, to fulfill Him. Then again we meditate like this. At that time we were talking to God, whatever we need from Him. Then when we meditate like this, we feel that God is talking to us. He is entering into us and He is saying, you can't do this, you should do this, you should. He advises us. When we pray, we talk to God. When we meditate, God talks to us. How to become His good children. So we talk to God when we pray, when we meditate, He comes and talks to us what we should do and what we should not do. Between nothingness and eternity, barren of events, reaching pretensions, my earthly life, obscurity, my real name, wholly unto myself I exist. I wrap no soul in my embrace, no mentor worthy of my caliber have I. I am all alone between failure and frustration. I am the red thread between nothingness and eternity. If it is impersonal, in my case, I always feel that somebody is meditating in and through me. Consciously I meditate for hours, and again I see and feel clearly that my inner pilot, I call, he is praying, he is meditating in and through me.
The inner pilot, that's an interesting expression.
Interesting.
How do you explain that to people who've never heard that?
Well,
I've heard it before from you. What does it mean?
Journey, we need a boat. If we want to reach a destination, we become a passenger, and there is a boatman, and the boatman plies the boat and takes us to our destination. Similarly, in the inner life also there is a river, a consciousness river. Near the boatman, I am in his, out of his infinite bounty, he has allowed me to be in his boat. So now he is piloting the boat to my destination. He is the boat, he is the boatman, again he is the goal. So now I am a passenger. So he's with all his infinite compassion and love, he is the boatman. He is sailing the boat towards the destination.
Do you feel, is there a certain time of the day to meditate?
Of course, for everything there is a special time for us to eat at a particular time and take rest, sleep at a particular time. In that case, it is always advisable to meditate early in the morning and in the evening, at least twice. Because early in the morning, before the hustle and bustle, before we enter into the hustle and bustle of life, if you can pray and meditate, and then we make a very fast progress. In the evening, when the sun sets in, we feel the nature is peaceful, and that is the time. Early in the morning, early in the morning and in the evening. And these two are early in the morning and the evening are the best times for each and every human being. Again, some people keep late hours, find it very difficult to get up early in the morning. So I say, whenever you get up is the best time for you. You get up, say, at 5 o'clock, and I get up at 10 o'clock in the morning. For you, 5 o'clock is the best time. For me, I get up at 10 o'clock. So at least before I enter into earthly activities, if I perform my heavenly activities, which is my prayer life and meditation life, then I feel that I'm doing the right thing.
Prayer and meditation are not the same.
No, prayer and meditation are two
Not the
different
same.
things.
All right, but about meditation, do you have a tip or a suggestion for the many people who watch us about what would be the best way to meditate, a successful technique for it?
Yes. When you meditate, the very first thing that meditation demands from us is peace of mind. And how do you get peace of mind? You get peace of mind only when you do not allow any thought to enter into our mind. Each time a thought enters into our mind, we feel that somebody is knocking at the door, or somebody is hammering at the wall. So now we don't want to be disturbed by thoughts or anything that is not in tune with our prayer and meditation.
How do you meditate consciously? That was interesting to hear. I mean, when you say meditation, I think the average person out there in the audience will think basically the Buddha position or something of that nature. How do we meditate?
You meditate even while you're sitting there.
Now I'm meditating. See, I am here with you on television, here at the studio. I'm very grateful to see.
And with that, he's meditating.
The golden flute, a sea of peace and joy and light, beyond my reach I know. In me the storm-tossed weeping night finds room to rage and flow. I cry aloud, but all in vain. I helpless, the earth unkind. What soul of might can share my pain? Death dart alone I find. Reft am I on the sea of time, my oars are washed away. How can I hope to reach the climb of God's eternal day? But hark, I hear the golden flute, its notes bring the summit down. Now safe am I, O absolute. Gone death, gone night's stark frown.
Do you follow any particular diet?
No, well, I am a strict vegetarian, and my students are all strict vegetarian.
Why vegetarianism?
We know deep within us there are animal qualities. We quarrel, we fight, we are jealous of others, and we do many things undivine. Now, when you look at an animal, we see these are the animal qualities and propensities we see around us. But if we eat meat, then the qualities of the animal world enter into us. Whereas if we eat vegetables, then the mild qualities of the vegetable kingdom enters into us. So we are trying to have a quiet, mild life. Therefore, it is advisable to be vegetarian if one wants to expedite the spiritual progress.
Gurudev, it is obvious to you that there are scientists out there, I'm sure, who hear you say that if one eats meat, one acquires the mentality of the animal.
One becomes restless. That's all. Now here we are trying desperately to become calm and quiet and tranquil, so it will not serve our purpose.
How do you respond to the skeptical scientist, though, who says, how can you prove this?
Spirituality is not something to prove. And if I know what I am doing satisfies me, I do not have to budge an inch to prove to you or anybody else. The very fact that I am enjoying what I am supposed to enjoy. So here, by proving to others, what do we gain? We just enter into the world of confusion and contradiction. Whereas if I know that I am enjoying nectar, divine bliss, let the whole world criticize me or disbelieve me, I will not pay any attention to it. For if I know what my goal is, and if I am in my goal, let the world tell me that I have not come even to the starting point. I shall not mind. Spiritual life needs poise, peace, and calmness, tranquility.
I must break here. That's the only reason I'm interrupting. But obviously, that precludes dumb things like drugs and alcohol and.
I'm getting calmer
things.
as I talk to him.
I know it's beautiful when you're with him. It's terrific feeling.
Anything that stimulates us is forbidden.
The pilgrims of the Lord Supreme. We are the pilgrims of the Lord Supreme on the path of infinity. At this time we have broken asunder obstruction's door. We have broken asunder the night of tenebrous darkness in conscience and the eternal indomitable fear of death. The boat of the supernal light's dawn is beckoning us, and the world pilot of the hallowed bond of love divine is beckoning us. The liberator's hands are drawing us to the ocean of the great unknown, having conquered the life breath of the land of immortality and carrying aloft the banner of the Lord Supreme. We shall return with the drops and flames of transformation light.